Out of everything you've heard, this is the last word. Whew. Hmm. Devin Haney, the WBC champ, defending his WBC title last night against Jorge Linares, and it was a good fight. It was a good fight, but if you was a boxer watching this, you saw a lot of mistakes because wow, come on. If you didn't see him, what fight was you watching? You know what I mean? It's a lot of YouTubers taking up for the situation. It's a lot of people saying, well, styles make fights. That's good. That's understandable. I'm with that. Styles do make fights, but you got to understand, he was too acceptable to the left hook all night. All night. To a guy that pretty much only had a left hook. Didn't really have too many combinations, and when he did, it was every blue moon. I say every 3 rounds he would flare a combination. But other than that, it was mainly the left hook. I don't know if he didn't see it. I don't know if he didn't care about it or he didn't feel it. But he was constantly getting hit by it. And all I could ask myself is, what if that was Tank? What if that was Terrafino Lopez? You dig what I'm saying? What if? He would not have lasted that long because the guy, Linares, they say he was a big puncher. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell to a certain round, but I'm going to get to that. But he was not being that effective 1 through 5. He wasn't that effective. He was getting combinationed up, bodied in every turn. Good defense, poor head movement. It was like, sure, Devin Haney was almost like he was hitting a puncher back until we got to the championship rounds. Once the championship rounds came, this guy tapped that chin. But let me correct that. Was it the championship rounds? It may have been. You may have to correct me in the comments, but it may have been championship rounds and probably be a little bit probably a round or 2 earlier. But the fact is, when he was caught in that flurry, he was drunk going to his corner. You know what I mean? He was drunk going to his corner. And one thing that good boxers like Tank Davis, Terrafino Lopez, one thing I love that they do, they eat their food. You feel me? Jorge Linares did not eat his food. When that boy came back out, he was supposed to finish him. That was his fight to win at that moment. He was losing the fight throughout. To me, the scorecards was putting it almost even. So ain't no telling how it would have been if not if Haney would have went down. You know what I mean? A knockdown. I think he would have knocked him out. I don't think he would have got back up. He probably would have got back up, but he probably would have never made the 10 count. So with that said, the future is bleak for him if he doesn't straighten up that other mistake. That one mistake that I kept yelling at the TV last night. Keep your head up. He just kept dipping down. You know what I mean? Kept dipping down. This guy is hooking. In a minute, he's going to figure out, wait a minute, let me switch the hook up to an uppercut. Because he keep putting his head down. And I'm pretty sure his dad, when it was all said and done, his dad really got in him and told him, like, look, bro, you got to straighten up. You got to get back into this fight. Because for the simple fact, if you go out there and don't hold and go in here try to make a war of it on those legs that you got right now, because he was drunk. He was drunk. So I noticed when he went back out, he wasn't dipping that head down. He listened then. The head dipping wasn't there anymore. You see what I'm saying? But this guy did not eat his food. I give it to Haney. It was a veteran's, almost a veteran's move. He got out there, survived. He held, you know what I mean? Like a veteran. You know what I mean? To survive, to get his legs back. And he did that. And he survived the round. And I think that really swayed the judges even more. Because, I mean, he won the fight throughout. But you never know with these judges. You know, we was in Las Vegas and you don't know how that go. So, his next fight, straighten that up, man. Don't dip down. And besides that, you need to spar with somebody heavy. You need to spar with somebody like a weight class or two over you, so you can feel that thump that Tank and Terrafino gonna tap you with. Because what I seen, what you took from Lenores, it was on your drunk legs. You would not have survived against a real skill. I mean, I'm not taking nothing from Lenores. He's a skilled boxer. But a person that was relentless and knows how to eat his food would have finished him last night. So, that's my take. You know what I mean? And that's my advice to you, Devin Haney. And be aware of all the dogs now. You got a bullseye on your back now. You looked vulnerable. Don't listen to no other YouTubers. He was vulnerable. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of Devin Haney too, but I ain't stupid. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end it like that. Devin Haney, I wish you luck with your future fights. I hope you can hang on to that WBC as long as you can, because there's no undisputed in your future. Oh, maybe as he was leaving, he actually called out Terrafino. So we're going to see how that go. We're going to see if he go by his word, sign the contract, because I know Terrafino want that smoke. He want that official undisputed. So that's my advice to you, Devin Haney, and all the dogs out there. Get that food. Eat your food. And it's the last word.